Be tough. He couldn't stand weakness. His son knew better than to admit something hurt. He was more than excited when a private school opened in his small town. Farm-raised kids busting skulls would be his anthem for the next few years. His son's coaches would have fewer eggshells to walk on, so he knew they'd help raise his boy right. His son's future college, not even a choice. His favorite. Why are you standing there like a deer caught in headlights? Close the fridge, son. His son sat, finally remembering his intentions as he stared at the bowl of dry cereal. Son, I know you're excited about how the season's going, but you gotta make sure you keep your head in the game. Your teammates and coaches are counting on you. Your future is riding on it. I need this. As the season neared its end, his son was having difficulty with so many things. His fine motor skills were less than they used to be. Struggling to get a fork into his mouth. He was extremely forgetful. A haze over his eyes, the new norm. His son wasn't his son anymore. He hadn't paid much attention to his son's mental capacities, considering his son's grades seemed fine. A/B honor roll. Son, what's wrong with you? He was an expert at asking questions in a way that removed the answers he didn't want to hear. Dad, you watch us practice on the field, but you don't see what happens in the field house. We go in and have to take 10 straight head-to-head shots every day to make us stronger. He knew something was off, but didn't want his son sensing he was worried. Back in my day, we were tough. You should be too. After a few meetings, he reached the top rung he would be allowed, the superintendent. This isn't the old system. I'm here to protect this company's bottom line, not one child's future. Getting kids signed is a way to keep the funds rolling in. You can say what you want about this school, but understand that we can break you with slander and libel lawsuits. He could feel the contractions in his stomach. If you want to keep pursuing this, remember that the closest competitor school is over 150 miles away. He was finally able to experience what it meant to be forced to live a life without choice. He had never felt so weak.